In a country of more than 300 million people, the U.S. president normally does not comment on local killings.
This is a tragedy. I can only imagine what these parents are going through.
On Friday, President Barack Obama talked about the case of Trayvon Martin. The teenager was shot and killed nearly a month ago by a self-described neighborhood watchman, George Zimmerman, who's now claiming self-defense. Federal authorities are now looking into Martin's shooting and how the police in Sanford, Florida handled the case. So the president said he would focus on Trayvon Martin's parents.
If I had a son, he'd look like Trayvon. And, I think they are right to expect that all of us as Americans are going to take this with the seriousness it deserves.
In a statement, Martin's parents called the president's comments humbling. The words came at a moment when it seems the entire nation is focused on the case. From pro basketball players posing in hooded sweatshirts, similar to what Martin was wearing when he was shot, to high school students in Miami walking out of class in protest, to citizens in St. Louis protesting as well. Even on Capitol Hill, more calls for justice.
We're in solidarity with Trayvon. We wear suits every day, but we're just like him. Our brothers are just like him. Our fathers are just like him.
Meanwhile, in a Washington, D.C. suburb, more insight into Zimmerman's life from a former neighbor who recalled Zimmerman's wish to become a police officer.
He came over and he asked me, Mr. Hall, do you mind if I ask you to give me a recommendation for the police department so they'll know that I'm who I am and what I am and how you think about me? And I wrote very positive because he was a very positive guy in my eyes.
A bit of soul-searching as President Obama calls on Americans to look for ways of not letting this happen again. Rosiland, Al Jazeera, Washington.